In the latest chapter of the Dragonball Super manga, it all begins 40 years ago on the planet of the Cerealians. The people there lived in peace. The Namekian Monaito was a part of them too, helping them progress. But he wasn't the only Namekian there. There were many. It all looked like sunshines and rainbows. Nothing can go wrong. At least that's what they thought. Enter the Saiyans invasion. The Saiyans landed in their Saiyan's pods and transformed to their great ape forms. Accompanied by Frieza's henchmen, they started eradicating any living thing they encountered. That's how the Saiyans operated back then, under Frieza's rule, taking a planet, eradicating everyone on it, and then selling it. Nothing more, nothing less, no survivors. Monaito decides to use the Dragon Balls. It's the only way, as the Saiyans are destroying more and more. With them, maybe there's hope. We get our first glimpses at Bardock, the father of Goku. He spots a couple of Cerealians and follows them. Those Cerealians were Granolah and his mother, hiding, scared for their lives. This sight brings something back to Bardock, a memory of what he holds dear. Seeing Granolah sparked emotions in him, emotions in this barbarian Saiyan. He's not like them, he's not evil. The Cerealians figure out a strategy. Maybe with it, they can turn the tables and they destroy the moon. In the hopes to end this all, but as the Saiyans get back to their normal forms, they don't stop. They are still way stronger, taking lives left to right. No one is alive. As fast as they came, as fast as the invasion ended. Bardock, on the other hand, is standing in front of Granolah and his mother. She's wary and attacks him, though he doesn't flinch. Those two brought back memories of his own family. Bardock before missed his own son's birth. The way he talks, it all resembles Goku. He even picks his name, Kakarot. The way that he sees how a mother truly loves her son and is willing to give him everything like Gine, he sees in Granolah's mother. This is the first time he showed empathy towards someone else, the first stepping stone to why he decides to save Goku. Those memories of his own family, Goku doesn't remember them, he was still young. Bardock cared. Bardock was the first Saiyan that showed caring for someone else, someone other than your family. He wasn't a barbarian like all of them. He wasn't driven by his instincts to destroy. He was different. So he decides to help them and cover for them. They are the last Cerealians alive. He even tells the other Saiyans that there's no one else left. Bardock looks around and senses someone in the woods. It's Monaito. He takes them there. As they arrive in the house, Monaito attacks him, but Bardock isn't there to fight. He tells him to take care of those two and take shelter with him. Bardock's warning him of Frieza's eventual arrival. He wants to tell them that even though he saved them, there's still a chance that they might be attacked. That's how Bardock saved them. That's how he gave them hope. Keep surviving as long as you can. And before leaving, Monaito asked about his name. It's Bardock. Bardock, the savior of Granolah. Because of him, Granolah now has purpose. Because of him, he's still alive. And Granolah doesn't know that until now. In the present day, back to our previous place where we left the story. With all of these revelations, how the whole life purpose of Granolah, seeking revenge on the Saiyans when a Saiyan saved him. Monaito is talking to Goku. He asks him if he knows Bardock. He looks just like him, but Kakarot doesn't remember anything about his Saiyan past. So Vegeta tells him that Bardock is his father's name. This is the first time Goku hears it. This is the first time that he hears his father's name. When they sent him to Earth, he was still young. He doesn't remember that time, since he hit his head and he forgot all about his Saiyan past. He is the son of the one who saved Granolah. Goku, the first thing that he heard about his father is the truth about him. He didn't hear how his father destroyed planets before. He heard how he was kind, how he wasn't like all of the Saiyans, how he saved Granolah and his mother. He realized the truth about him, about who his father truly is. But the missing piece in all of this is Granolah's mother. What happened to her? And this has a simple answer: the Heeters. Going back 40 years in the past, on that night, before Bardock left, the Heeters arrived. They take what they deem valuable to Frieza before sealing the planet. And they're hiding as Bardock and Monaito are sitting there coming up with a plan. Granolah wakes up and shouts to Bardock as Saiyan he has exposed them. Monaito puts Granolah back to sleep, but he's too late. This is why Granolah doesn't remember anything, because at that moment he wasn't conscious. This gets the Heeters' attention, so Bardock comes up with a plan. He turns around and acts like he's gonna erase them as the Heeter arrives. They ask him why he's still here. He says that he's about to take their lives. So they press him more and more and he doesn't do it. That escalates to the outcome of Granolah's mother's death. The Heeters' leader takes her life. He didn't wait for Bardock. This is how she lost her life. It was because of those evil Heeters. It wasn't Bardock. The whole time Granolah was living a lie. Everything that he believed was wrong. Imagine living all of your life with the belief that seeking revenge on someone, hating him, later in life figuring out that that's him, someone that you hated, isn't the same as you thought. He saved you, and the one that you thought was by your side is the one that put you through all of this misery. I don't know how Granolah will react. And if you think about it, Granolah lost his mother because of him, because he went out there and shouted. That got the Heeter's attention. That escalated to his mother losing her life. So in a way or another, Granolah was the reason that his mother lost her life. Back to the story. Bardock attacks them and flees. He takes hiding. This isn't like him and he knows it. When he tried to save them, it accidentally gave birth to this Granolah, to this guy who sought revenge on them. Bardock knows that this isn't like him, that this isn't what a Saiyan does. A Saiyan destroys, a Saiyan doesn't save, especially not people that he doesn't know and people who was supposed to be his target. And this story is told to Goku by Monaito. This is the first time that he has ever heard anything about his family other than Raditz. This is the first time that he's hearing about his father. He knows the truth about him and he is realizing it. His spirit is the incarnation of his father, the incarnation of the one that showed mercy before towards him and towards those people. Bardock is the spitting image of Goku, not just in looks, but in spirit. Back in the present, the Heeters are ready to take action, and something about them is suspicious and is driving me, I wouldn't say nuts, between the line of curious and worried. There's someone between them who looks menacing, someone who battled Bardock before and is seeking vengeance, and this someone seems very strong. And now that Granolah knows that Goku is the son of the one he saved him, he's not gonna stay evil. He's the strongest in the universe now. With his power and Goku and Vegeta's power, they should be unstoppable. But this arc is far from over. The Heeters are still holding surprises, and I'm leaning towards that this guy, this specific Heeter, is hiding something that will turn the table on our Saiyans and Granolah. Goku though, after this, looks more like Bardock than ever before. His personality, kindness and heart are just like him. This is the first time he even heard of him or heard of his parents. He's getting to know them, even though he didn't meet them. Still, one day he might revive them after hearing how they were. Maybe he will visit them in the afterlife. There's a lot of possibilities, and this opened the door to that. Opened the door to the reunion between Goku and Bardock. The Saiyan who brings hope in the present is the son of the one who brought hope in the past. Bardock changed because of Goku, because of his love for his son and his wife. The Saiyan who truly changed what a Saiyan is. And this is it. The next chapter will be out in a month. The sad thing is, we have to wait. I know those 30 days are hard on all of us, but there's a lot of stories to come, a lot of events. This is just the beginning. But I have to say, this one was one of my favorite chapters this far. It touched on a part of the story that I always wanted to see. I wanted to see the point that Bardock changed. The point where Goku got to see who his father really is. We've seen that Bardock before, seen Goku in his visions of the future. Right before he lost his life to Frieza, he saw that his son is the change that he sought in the Saiyans. And I'm happy seeing that Goku saw the same thing in his father. That his father is the change that brought everything to balance. This is it. Stay safe as always. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, Bardock.